Kia ora fam, you're here on the Empire with your resident tech and gaming guy Dave, and this week I am taking a look at a game which has been out for a while already and has by all accounts been a huge success and rightfully received rave reviews. But as a living, evolving game, I felt that now was a good time to take a look at it a few months after the hype in its initial release had died down. So, here's my post-release opinion slash review slash general view on Nintendo's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, available now on the Nintendo Switch. So, this is an odd one for me. My last fighting game that I really played was probably Soul Calibur 2 on the original Xbox. Me and a few friends would play Pass the Control Pad Winner Stays On all evening at the shared house that I was living in at the time. It was good times, but it was also a very long time ago. I probably overplayed it in the end if I'm honest. And after that, even with a continuous stream of Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive, Tekken and Street Fighter releases that followed, my heart never really stayed in the genre. So whilst I was given a code to review Super Smash Bros., I was quite apprehensive, but also optimistic. I'm quite new to Nintendo, so being able to try out a fighting game that I'd not really played before was absolutely of interest to me. Now, having played the game and watched it evolve over the last 2 and a bit months, I can still say that my heart isn't really in the genre, but that does nothing to diminish the respect that I have for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which, in my opinion, is one of the strongest, most complete, and ridiculously entertaining games of any genre. I haven't played as many rounds as I have simply marvelled at the comprehensive list of characters, levels, soundtracks, modes, options, and extras that this game offers. In a live service and microtransaction fueled world, this game stands out as having an uncorrupted completeness of vision by its developer, which has been wholeheartedly embraced by everyone who was a part of the process. Now I say that knowing full well that there is a season pass which will add 5 characters and arenas between now and 2020, but for your buy-in, it's difficult to be dissatisfied with the game that you get in the box. I think that one of the biggest challenges at launch was the multiplayer matchmaking. Whilst it was a little perilous at launch and included things like rubber banding and joining completely the wrong game modes when you'd chosen something completely different, they have patched and now it is stable enough that you can, generally speaking, find the match you're looking for against the number of opponents you want. There's an Australia-New Zealand tournament starting in March, around about 3 months after the official launch date, so that will be the ultimate test of the online support for us lot down here in the Southern Hemisphere. Naturally, Smash has a significant esports appeal, and people who play it at that level can do things with characters in this game that I cannot even fathom. I have a few friends in my office who know a thing or two, and the frequency with which they calmly dismantle my frantic button mashing is verging upon the absurd. If an esports level arena game wasn't enough, there's also Spirit Mode, which serves as the story-driven, adventure-style campaign that is a significant challenge in its own right. Starting as Kirby, you travel far and wide to free characters from your favourite games. Whilst it's not going to win an Oscar for its story, it's an incredible thing to have in a game that if you're focused on just the Smash mode, you can quite easily forget that it's in there. But you shouldn't, because there's a depth to the Spirit system which unlocks along with the roster that adds a significant element to the game here, and you could quite happily spend weeks in this area alone. Quite simply, there is a huge amount to like about this game. Even for me, who is not really into esports and not really into brawlers. I have played more of this than any other brawler in the last 10 years, easily. Part of the reason for that is the platform. I carry my Switch with me on the train and into the office, and sometimes it even comes with me to the pub when I go after work. I have literally had people crowded around the tiny screen on lunch breaks playing Pass the Pad, and on more than one occasion I've settled who was buying the next beers by a round of Smash. Also, with the name being Smash Brothers, it's now okay to ask someone if they want to smash in a social area without being escorted from the premises, usually. Some people are still funny about it. But regardless, the Switch is the perfect platform for this game, being a portable, big enough screen for 2 players, and both of the controllers that are needed to be able to jump right in. Everything about this complements what Nintendo are trying to achieve with this game. If you're looking at a Nintendo Switch, or you have a Nintendo Switch, then this is one of the games that you simply must own. It's got so many things going for it, and underneath all of it, it's a great, surprisingly strategic brawler at its heart. The fact that I don't gel with it at the level of its most ardent fans isn't the game's fault. It's entirely mine. But the ways in which I've been able to experience this game and share those experiences with others in my office, at home, out and about, mean that already I find myself more invested in this game than I was really expecting to be. After 3 months of experiencing this game, my rating for it is 9.8 out of 10. I really wish that this had been released in 2019, because it would have been an absolute contender for Game of the Year this year if it had been. Being one of the most content complete, remarkable, ridiculous, fun, and just plain social games on a hugely portable platform delivers quite possibly the ultimate Super Smash Bros. Experience. Which, I guess, is why they went with that title. It lives up to it. Thank you so much for checking out this review/recap after 3 months with the game from us here at the Empire. If this is your first time on the channel, please do all of those social pieces like comment, favorite, subscribe, and notify enable us, because we love bringing you this stuff and we need to keep growing to be able to do it. Do feel free to hang around and check out some more videos from us. We have cars, food, tech, and games a go-go. If this is, however, your last video with us here tonight, I have been your resident tech and gaming guy, Dave, and I will see you